So I applied minoxidil for about a year and a half to fill out my patchy beard. Go check out my transformation video if you haven't yet. Something I've never really spoken about. I've spoken about a lot of things about my journey, but never have I ever spoken about my side effects in depth, how I dealt with them, and to what extent was I affected by these side effects. Hopefully, this helps you out, as I hope to help you get through any side effects that you're experiencing right now. Well, hello, traveler, and welcome to yet another Urban Hussar exclusive where I show you how to get your style in order, in beard, in style, in hair, in skin. You get it. Please subscribe, press that bell if you want to be notified of any of my other videos. Thank you so much. So, side effect number one that I experienced, and this was the most profound side effect that I, experienced, and that is fatigue. General fatigue. This is by far the strongest side effect that I felt. It's actually kind of a more uncommon side effect. And if it is a little more common, it's one of the ones that people don't really notice as much, because it's really hard to kind of correlate the feeling of fatigue with something that you're taking for, a small period of your life, sometimes sporadically or whatever. But if you can pinpoint it, then that's awesome. Personally, I started to notice that throughout the day, I was just nodding off. Had no control over it whatsoever. I would just be sitting there in a conversation, and before I know it, I'm like a quarter way into a sleep, and people were tapping me on the shoulder. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Even if I got a full night's sleep, something that helped, I started working out in the morning. I went to the gym first thing in the morning, and that kind of kept me really, really pumped for the whole day. And it really helped me sleep as well. I don't go to the gym in the morning anymore because I work early now, so that's crazy. Also, something I did is I slightly upped my caffeine content, very, very slightly. Although making coffee and tea, I don't drink coffee, I drink tea, but making tea is very, very tedious. So, and I don't like to rely on these, but these caffeine pills here I use occasionally right now. These are Stay Alert ones. They're 200 milligrams of caffeine. I don't like these ones. These ones don't make me feel good. For the longest time, I was using the Nutricost caffeine pills, which are only 100 milligrams, and they're just pure caffeine anhydrous. This has a bunch of shit in it. I wouldn't buy this. I'll leave the link down in the description for the Nutricost caffeine pills. It's obviously a lot easier to take way too much of them, so understand that one caffeine pill is the equivalent of more than a cup of coffee. But think about it this way: you're saving a lot of money as well. You can get 3 bottles of this stuff for like $30, and that's like 750 energy drinks. So it's pretty good in terms of the budget, the convenience. You just go bada boom, you're nodding off, and class or something like that, you just pop it down. Again, I'm not advocating that you get addicted to them. Don't overuse them. Don't use them as a crutch. But it's kind of a last resort type of, okay, I'm falling asleep, bada boom. So the next main side effect that I kind of experienced within my minoxidil journey was dry flakes. I experienced a little bit of redness, but not so much that it's particularly alarming. But the dry flakes and the dryness was pretty bad. I kind of had, in my video, the best minoxidil routine, I'll leave it up here. I kind of go into the best kind of routine, in my opinion, that kind of addresses the dry flakes. Well, just take a look at the graph here. That should explain it for you pretty well. Just follow that verbatim, and hopefully the dry flakes will go away. And the third and final main side effect that I experienced was unwanted hair growth on my face, on my body, on my back, on my arms, on my palms, everywhere. This is a very, very common side effect, and it's although a lot of people freak out about it because they're like, I don't want this on me permanently, it's not really that much to be worried about. By the way, guys, this is just the side effects that I have experienced. Of course, on minoxidil, people tend to experience well, this one's more uncommon, but like heart palpitations, swelling of the hands and feet, rapid weight gain, and all kinds of crazy stuff that can be very disconcerting. I've already made a video on minoxidil redness and dryness and how one could particularly deal with that. Go check that out. And I'm hoping to add on to the series and extend that to things like heart palpitations, make singular videos addressing each and every side effect, or as many as I can do. Thank you. So, unwanted hair growth, facial hair growth. Yeah, so typically what a lot of men will see is, just hair growing all the way up to the eyes. And if I was still in minoxidil, which I've been off for quite a while now, you would see probably, there are still hairs all the way up, going up all the way here, but they would be much more prevalent. I had way more hair on my hands. I'm not a really super hairy guy per se. Definitely more hair on my chest, more hair on my back, all over the place. But the consolation to you is that the only reason that hair is there is because minoxidil is systemic within your body. It will be shed immediately, within 3 months of you stopping minoxidil. There's no mechanistic function by which these hairs that are systemically appearing all over your body could possibly transition to anything more than a medial hair, unless of course you are applying directly to that area, and only if that area is where androgenic hair is sprouting from. So androgenic hair, of course, being your body hair that developed during puberty. So that is the beard, your chest hair, all the hair coming down towards your belly button, the good old trail, and then the good stuff down there, and your armpit hair. So yeah, it's technically you could, and some people have tried this with success. People have grown out their chest hair using minoxidil, and the gains did stay. Apparently you could do it with your eyebrows as well. You can make your eyebrows thicker permanently. Although I would be worried about making my unibrow here a little more. And also I just wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do the chest hair thing. But if that's something you want to try, then it's up to you, man. When you quit minoxidil, within 3 months, all of that hair will fall out. Don't you worry. And I'll probably make a video on this going more into depth. Hopefully you enjoyed this freaking video, guys. Kind of put it together real quickly, but hopefully you appreciate it in some way or another. Maybe you can realize that I upgraded my camera quality here. It's not the camera itself, it's just the lens. I'll drop the lens link down under equipment I use down in the description there if you're interested in any way. But I think it looks hell of a lot better. Really, really excited to do some stuff with this lens, both photography-wise and also video-wise. And let me know what you think about the quality upgrade. Alright, thank you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and go join our Facebook community, Beards, Barbells, and Banner, for support for your minoxidil journey. Cheers.